Hello everyone and welcome to the sideboard of the Cincinnati Standard Open, the last one for this tournament because it's over.
Yeah!
Which means, Todd, you get another cup.
Another cup, still not as big as Callie's trophy though.
Still not as big.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it, man.
I'm on the melt them down plan, man. Like,
I thought about making a mega trophy, you know, and you can't actually drink anything out of these because of how they're made. So I might just like make my own trophy that I can just have as a chalice to drink beer out of or whatever. So not that I'm advocating alcohol use.
The drinking of a saleable product in the
Yes.
U.S. market. All right, well, Todd, I know you said that you weren't always on the Miracles deck you just won the tournament with, right?
So leading up to the tournament, we've done a lot of playtesting for like mine and Brian's videos for Star City games. And Jerry Thompson and Brad Nelson also have been doing a lot of playtesting videos. So we had like all sorts of different decks, but for the past like week or so, Brad's been on a Miracle kick. He's been playing like this really sweet Miracle deck with like Entreat the Angels, Terminus, and the card that we found was like the only card that was good against aggro early in the game was Pillar of Flame.
Okay.
And you know, I thought the deck was fine. I played like a makeshift Delver deck against it, and obviously I crushed him because that deck just like can't beat a Delver deck, like even though the Delver decks are really bad. But but I ended up wanting to play a white weenie deck because I thought the zombies would be everywhere. And so on Friday night before the tournament, I had a white weenie deck built. I had bought my 4 precinct captains from the store at Star City. Okay. I had bought like all the random commons and uncommons and everything. And then when we got to the hotel room here, Jerry laughed at my deck, and then Brad beat me 7 games in a row. So I was like, well, we're done with this one. I like took all the cards out of it, and I started building the red, white, blue deck. And and then yesterday morning, a couple friends of mine helped me get all the cards I needed, which was really awesome. A bunch of Jaces and Entreat the Angels and stuff like that. So
nice.
Yep, and here we are. So
paid off.
The deck was sweet.
What was your one loss in the Swiss of the tournament?
I lost to Black Green Zombies in round 2 or 3. I can't remember. He was on the play, and he just went like lot left troll into like Rancor beat you to death, and I just never miracled a Terminus.
Sure.
And I couldn't kill it with Pillar of Flame, and I never drew a Zorius Charm. But Zombies is still like not a great matchup. It's close to a coin flip, but I think they're slightly advantaged if their deck's built right. Especially versions that play Aristocrat. Falcon Wrath Aristocrat's just pretty tough to deal with. Like even if you Zorius Charm it, they're still drawing it again next turn, and it still has haste. So it's still beating you down pretty bad.
Well, I feel inclined to point out that not only have you won 2 trophies in a row, which is pretty good. I imagine you're a little happy about that. But you also took your back was against the wall both times, really early in the tournament. You took 2 losses in the Invitational in the first 2 rounds you played, right? And
yeah, I mean, I definitely think that round 2. I definitely play better with my back against the wall. So I mean, I don't know if I mean it's probably just like a survival instinct thing or something. I have no idea, but I mean, I seem to always lose like one of my first 3 rounds of a tournament, and then after that I'm just like zoned in. So.
You could just take it serious from the start, maybe have some losses to get later on.
I do XO occasionally, but it's really hard to like win them all. My opponent in the finals actually didn't lose a match until the finals. Yep. His deck was really sweet, by the way. You guys should look at that.
Yeah, the Chris Weidinger's Frights deck. It's been tearing up Magic League, I know.
Yeah, I miracled an Entreat for 8. And then he goes, reanimate Angel Serenity, cast another Angel Serenity, kill 6 of my tokens. And then I had to Terminus next turn, or else I was dead. So after putting 32 power in play, I almost lost. So
what do you think of that matchup, incidentally?
Well, I had a pretty sweet sideboard plan, I thought. I cited out all my Entreat the Angels because that's his only target really for Angel of Serenity, and the fact that I have to miracle it for an outrageous amount means that his Angel of Serenity is almost always just going to kill my Entreat like almost flat out, especially because it's a 5/6. So I just like went on the Jace plan, the big Jace, Memory Adept, where I was never going to mill him for 10 unless I got him to ultimate status, and then I could mill 10 and then ultimate him the next turn to kill him.
Sure.
And I mean, as you saw, he was like a little, I guess he was flooded early or something. He didn't really do all that much in game 2. And I was able to just like play Planeswalkers and get him.
It felt like he would have a lot of trouble answering Planeswalkers just in general.
Yeah, exactly. Like I knew he was boarding in like Sever the Bloodline, and stuff like that. So like there was just no way I was beating him with Entreat.
That makes sense.
So.
No, I like that plan. Well,
Yeah.
we've got some questions from the audience for you.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna hide them so you
Oh,
can't
sure.
find them. All right, so Todd, we've got Tret2289 or some other kind of squiggle from Twitter. I'll blame the director on that one. Sorry, Tret. What RTR card caused you the most trouble in the tournament, do you think?
Oh my.
You don't have to go too deep on these. We got a few. So.
Sure. I think Lot Left Troll was really tough because Pillar Flame was like our bread and butter for zombies, and Lot Left Troll survives it. And so it was just like a very hard guy to deal with, especially since Rancor is usually in that deck now. So.
Okay. Narg91, did you test Index?
I have cast Index once in my life.
Okay.
It was about 10 years or 11 years whenever Odyssey came out, and it was in Odyssey, I think. And no, it was an Invasion block. It was my first draft I ever did, and you know I thought, oh, Index, sweet. I get to look at the top 5, you know, put the best one on top and draw it. It doesn't draw a card. Index just does not draw a card. It's not good. It's not Ponder. It's not going to help you flip your Delvers and win the game.
So you're saying you're not a fan of Index in the format?
No.
All right. Well, that on the
Index,
record.
Index has been in Standard since Invasion block, and it was not even brought up as like a potential card to play.
I'm not going to lie. Now I'm just kind of rooting for it. So. We've also got the Mute tweets. Why do you think the blue-white-red deck is better than Ban? I think you mostly covered this in Pillar of Flame, right?
Sure, yeah, Pillar Flame. I mean, like, Thrag Tusk isn't what it used to be against zombies now that they have Lot Left Troll.
Sure.
The name's so bad. It should just be like, it should be like Lol Troll. Just call it Lol Troll. But, I mean, Thrag Tusk isn't what it used to be. If you're a control deck, you just want to, like, Terminus, just, you know, get all their guys off the table, but, yeah.
How's your white weenie deck now?
Yeah. Thanks, Brad.
And the taunts.
Yeah.
We've got one more from Nick Dennis. How do you feel about slaughter games against your deck? How good do you think it is?
It's pretty good, actually. If they slaughter games me and all I have left to win is like Tamio, that probably means that they have Dreadbore in their deck too if they're playing slaughter games. So like, it's pretty hard to win. Like I probably want. I mean, I didn't think too many people would play slaughter games, and no one ever cast it against me. But I feel like if more people pick up like the Jund decks that made like top 8, then like you probably need to vary your win conditions because like it's kind of hard to rely on a Planeswalker because you have to untap and then have counter magic, or just like sandbag your Planeswalker until you can play like a negate on their Dreadbore.
Sure.
So it's kind of tough. Slaughter games is definitely very good against you though.
I'm curious, are you more scared of slaughter games or Rakdos' return?
Whoa. I think probably slaughter games because that actually can just end the game on the spot. Yeah. Whereas Rakdos Return, like, you can just have a Planeswalker in play and, like, you know, it could be at like 7 and they only Rakdos Return for like 3 or 4.
Sure.
And then you still just like get to draw 2 with Jace or whatever. So.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I think Kenny and BBD were talking before the tournament about wanting to diversify their win conditions against slaughter games.
Yeah, they have one Devil's Play in their deck, I think, and that was really good. And I think I'm probably going to play one Devil's Play.
Okay, well. There's a tweak for the deck for the future, guys. Go ahead and let Todd get to his Legacy tournament that's starting pretty soon. So congrats again, Todd.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Always happy to hand you a cup.
Thanks, Glenn.
We're going to go to a break before the Legacy opens.
All right, see you guys.